Hi, welcome back to our 49th episode of Starpoint Gemini Warlords. Second, I'm going to turn off a light. Hopefully it's not too loud. I'll check that out. But we are about ready to actually engage and take over the planets. So, I said in, I think, the last episode or the episode before that when you restart, it, reload a save or whatever, it takes off your top. But nope, it doesn't do that because I just did that right now. And, well, I still have a lot of, well, as you can tell, I must have went into a battle and lost all my smaller ships. That's probably what it was. And I can't actually do any of those, so let's go ahead and start these fights. I have one civilian task that I can do, so I want to send it off. I thought I should have more than 20, but I guess not. Let's go ahead and kill all these guys, because they're going to get in the way if we don't.
All of it gone. Things are getting interesting.
But we did end up, like in the last couple episodes, we did end up losing a capital ship, so...
Integrity is failing.
Well, he shouldn't try attacking me. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and come down this direction and work my way up. Let's go ahead and launch our fighters. How far are you? I still haven't got the upgrade to increase the range of my guns. So I would love to be shooting like close to 10k, but I doubt you can actually shoot that far. But shooting over 6 would be nice.
HQ sends word that one of our fleets have finished their task.
Okay, let's... Slow process. Like I said, if we can shoot... well, if our fighters would actually go out and fight, it would probably be better as well. I actually got to see what their range is as well, see if that's a problem. But we're within, you know, 3k, and they're still just sitting idle, so... And trust me, I tried prioritizing like targets and stuff like that, and they still don't go after it. So if I'm doing something wrong with my my little fighter ships, let me know. Okay, down you go. They're gonna go after the anomaly stuff first. There's...
One of our fleets have finished their job.
The only thing is like, I'm using like railguns, right? They sound like lasers to me. They don't have enough like I don't know, oomph behind them. Like bang or whatever, you know, it's... I wonder if you guys get what I mean. It's not a deep enough sound. It's just too high pitched, and it just makes it sound like a laser. Oh, sweet. One of our guys is actually in a carrier. Sweet. And that should be the last anomaly, and that should be the last platform. And now let's go ahead and actually scan the big anomaly, or distortion. Oh, it's anomaly.
Initiating scan.
And where are you?
Affirmative.
Point
Engage
towards it.
sublight.
There it is. And launch. How in the heck did you guys spawn, like, right on top of us?
The cold calls to us.
I wonder if these are going to get harder and harder.
I embrace the cold embrace. Core breach! Abandoned post! Most decks report fires and casualties.
But we have a big enough fleet that we shouldn't have too much problems taking care of this, like, weird,
Abandon all
I don't know,
stations.
split up of their formation.
Abandon ship! Abandon ship!
Another, wave spawned.
So long, and thanks for all the ships. We won't submit.
I still don't get that
Hostile
saying,
target
thanks for all the
eliminated.
ships, when, we technically just blow them out of the sky.
Starboard shield is
Oh,
at
out
half
of space.
capacity.
The end is nigh.
I gotta see where my other guy's at.
Cold embrace.
My other, War Master.
Target is down.
The ship won't last
And
much
these
longer.
guys should be dead fairly quick since it's actually a really small
We're going
fleet.
down.
Man, it's making us go back and forth.
Engaging sublight.
This cannot be.
And there we go. Should be on. We're on this side now, so it should be fairly easy. And it's really small fleet, so
Systems close to shutting down.
yeah, let's go ahead and boost our shields because I know at some point we're gonna need it. And it's on the opposite side. Oh, kind of. Our fleet isn't as like proactive and going after things quickly.
Target
Like in the
neutralized.
early iterations, they used to like instantly go after hostiles. Now it's kind of like waiting until we engage. It seems like I could be wrong. It's above us, pretty much in the same direction we were pointing. And I'll pretty much just sit here and let them come to us. So they're going after him now, but
Reached its end.
the last wave, it just seemed like they were just sitting there.
Scatter my ashes across the sun.
Almost all systems down. Make your way.
This looks like the end of the road.
Target eliminated.
And come on. And behind us, but I'm not going to get too far away because I don't want this thing to despawn. That would kind of suck if it did. Because I have done that in the past where I went and deconstructed like a structure in space. And when I turned around after it was done deconstructing, this was gone. We didn't have a wave. I got out there and turned around as soon as I got out there in close enough range, and it just disappeared.
I've been waiting.
And I had to restart the whole thing. Kind of sucked. Okay, these waves are fairly small. I felt a sneeze coming on, and I think it's probably not gonna be happening for like another 10 minutes. If it happens.
We'll go out with a crash.
I don't know if you guys can get those sneezes where you feel like it's coming, but you know it's not gonna happen for like a bit.
Target is down.
Abandon all stations.
Just so you guys know, like in the early game, I recommend using the prioritized target on the War Masters. They'll come with like a skull and like 2 chevrons.
Prepare the escape pods. We're going down.
Okay, so this isn't going to be the last one. I think there are going to be at least one more, if not 2 more waves. And if we actually kill it quick enough, it'll be done charging before it's actually done. Unless this has the same problem as like the map view, where if we have the map open, it doesn't actually charge. Let me rephrase what I was saying. Maybe it has the same problem as the hacking thing, where we're in like when we're hacking and we go into the map view, it doesn't charge. It doesn't actually. It just like pauses the bar, but in actual reality, it actually does do it. It does go up, but it just doesn't see the indication of it doing it.
The light. Call to me.
So the last wave is usually really big, so be warned.
We destroyed an enemy target.
I just want to see what the last battle is. 14, so it's not bad. But over a long like fight, if you can't actually get rid of the previous waves, it builds up pretty quick. Okay, and well, we're done. But I just want to kill the last guy and fire. We now control one more planet. For a second there, the ships that were coming up behind, I thought it was just like pieces of my machine just like falling apart. See, I don't get why we blow up the planet and then like land on it. Like if it was a machine that just like eradicated like all life, like humanoid life, then yeah, I'd see that. But blowing up the actual planet, I don't know. We actually have all those that we can sell. Some I accidentally bought on accident because I was buying the wrong thing. Let's go ahead and come out. Sorry for the noise. I will in... nope, it's this one, civilian task. I will in post-production try to get rid of it. That noise. If I miss one or a couple, I apologize. Let's go ahead and jump all the way over there. And here comes another loud noise in just a second.
We're entering hostile territory, Captain.
There was a T-drive, right? Oh, well, no, I had to wait until the civilian task was done anyways.
Engaging sublight.
So if I actually end up talking louder during those sections and I turn down the volume, after, like, when I'm editing of the actual, like, sound, I apologize that it's going to come across me talking loud or yelling. So I apologize. So it's only 14 minutes to take over the other planet, so it's be another 14 minutes to take over this planet. Oops, sorry about that. No, I actually mean to double tap M. let's go ahead and launch our fighters. And early game, I used to try to pay attention to like our fleet damage and like how much they're damaged and stuff, and I'll try to like get them repaired. Nowadays, I don't worry about it. I just like I have enough resources. Like if something happens, I'll just rebuild them. Because they will take damage, and over time they will like end up dying, like how I lost one of these guys. So shouldn't take too long to take over these. I may start up this direction because this is its own country. The ward is its own like sector that it owns, so I may go up there and take that planet out after this, which will be a couple days from now anyways. Oops, I didn't actually have my engines on. There we go. Now I'm gonna just go around, kill all the weapons platforms. And I would go and take all these over, but I just don't see the point of taking those over. They don't have any of the larger ships in them. At least I haven't seen any, so I'm not gonna end up going after them. If they actually had capital ships in them, then I probably would go after them, but there's so many like mines and stuff like that that it's kind of you would have to leave your fleet behind so your smaller ships don't get destroyed. You may end up losing more ships than you get if you try going into the minefield with your fleet, so keep that in mind. Let's see if our fleet will go after that. No. Fine, I'll go after that one. And are they? They are not. See, they don't want to go after the weapon platforms. I don't know why. Let me know if I'm doing something wrong. If there's a way to actually make them engage the weapon platforms. Or if that's just a design, part of the design of the game to make it so you have to focus them. And the anomaly.
Initiating scan.
And that's where the thing should spawn. Let's go ahead and get rid of the waypoint so it's not in the way. And summon. Two waves spawned in. Well, one wave and then one ship.
Almost all systems down. Make your way.
Alright, no. That's actually a wave. But it only shows up as one ship. That's weird.
Abandoned ship.
The ship can't stand this much beating.
This first wave can be a pain in the ass if you don't have enough ships.
Target is
Because
down.
it splits it up into two different waves. And the third wave is actually coming up as well. And let me actually face towards it. There it is. Just go and wait here for it.
The end is nigh.
So I will be looking for a new keyboard. I just love the mechanical keyboards. I know you guys can hear it in the gameplay, and I do apologize for it, but I just love how the mechanical keyboards feel when I'm playing like games and stuff. I tend to like move my fingers across the keyboards when they're not actually like the bigger, like the thicker buttons, I guess you'd say. Not thicker. When they're smooth and they don't make a sound, it just seems like they make a sound, just not that big of a sound. I just feel like my fingers aren't in the right spot. Go over here.
Engage sublight.
So they actually did spawn 2 fleets, which I don't know how they did, but they did. Oh, I wonder if that's the fleets that come in. That would be funny if that is. Come on, ships, get out of my way. As soon as we take the planet, they should come after us. If they don't decide to come after something in here. But we did take a long time to take this planet over, so I figured they would spawn a fleet at some point. I think one of these ships is returning from like way over here. Okay, let's hurry up and engage these guys. Well, not hurry up, just let them come to us. Like, I recommend just waiting for them to come to you. Because, like I said, you don't want to get too far away, because if you do, you'll end up, you know, despawning this guy here. I don't know how to say that correctly, so I'm not actually saying the word, by the way. I can get my phone out and try to say it correctly, because I have like the app that helps me pronounce things correctly. Well, yeah, kind of. But, I want to say it's like Proxima, or Proxima, but without my phone, but still, I'm probably saying it wrong. I'm kind of like a phonetic speller. I'm a phonetic pronouncer. So if I see a word and I'll most likely pronounce it the way it looks like it should to me. So, but then again, I'm also a bad speller, so you know it doesn't really matter. Either way, that's also what's kind of weird is like I've noticed like if I read someone else's like writing, I won't notice like bad spelling just because my mind is, you know, I can actually overlook that really quickly and see like that it's not like I can't tell in my mind that it's a bad spelling word or like a word that's like misspelled. My word just kind of, my head just kind of like makes it so it's like it just fits it and fixes it in my head. Okay, so I wonder if you're gonna actually come to us now. Most likely. That would be a pain in the ass if I had a smaller fleet. And it does look like they're coming straight to us too. So if that happens, like if they spawn like a 20k fleet while you're doing this, the last wave plus that would be kind of bad. Unless that is technically the last wave. But I've never actually seen them fly around. I've seen them spawn and then go out and try to take over our like systems we taken over.
I embrace the cold embrace.
So, yeah, that's the fleet that's coming in, and that's the wave. So, yeah, it's a big, big, big problem. So, we are now fighting, what is it? A 50k fleet? So, yeah, just be warned to make sure you take out the fleets that are in the zone, and hopefully they don't spawn another one. And I'm pretty sure this is not the last wave. Yeah, there's more of this spawning up over here. They are down to 37. So we're taking out a lot of their dreadnoughts and carriers and stuff. And I'm getting attacked by something from over here, but it looked like it bypassed us. Or it's up. There we go. And is that another wave? Yes, that is another wave. And let's go ahead and fire. Gonna take a little bit of time to actually take it over.
We won't submit.
Yes.
Like if this was like an EMP gun that destroyed like all electronics and stuff like that, where it makes them like defenseless, I think that would work a little bit better than actually like blowing up the planet. Trader. Don't have anything, so let's go ahead and come out. And now we're gonna have to actually go after this fleet that we. Let's jump here. That we actually jumped out of. He can still take over stuff, so. How in the heck did that happen? That was a little... that shouldn't have happened. Because we're in a different hex. But, oh well. It's going to help us out quite a bit. 104 or 111. I think we actually ended up losing some in that engagement. But yeah, this fleet could have, like, if I would have ignored it, it could have went around and started taking things over, and it would have been a pain. Go ahead and boost our shields up a little bit so we don't end up dying. They just seem like they're focusing me.
Target destroyed.
That's actually nice that the derelicts can get destroyed just by the random fires, like random firing. And let's go ahead and get a little bit closer. I don't think we're gonna get close enough to actually use our weaponry. See, like, I recommend focusing these guys down, the War Masters, because they do a lot more damage and they have like these special abilities and stuff. Okay, now we are safe. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode there. We have our T-gates up and running now that were previously down. We are going to go ahead and take out... Actually, should I take out them or should I ignore them and kind of go after... It's like, who are you guys? Sanctum. Syndicate. Okay. Trying to see exactly who is who. Go after the smaller guys first. or possibly go after the larger ones first. But yeah, so I may just save them for later. I may come up here, grab this guy. Let's see, where's the station? Grab here, the Nexus, grab them. I would have to double check, make sure there is no Nexus stations around. Kind of give me the smaller stuff. This is actually relatively a big group. He has 3 planets. Smaller one here, which I may go after this big group next. Possibly. Just kind of like stressing that, like, because these guys are all like green and like friendly with me, because I ended up, I actually lost a decent amount, but they became friendly with me because I destroyed all these guys that were down here, and all of them did. So I think they're all like relatively friendly with each other, I'm thinking. So, and taking out this big guy would be nice. And I wouldn't have to worry about the rest, because that's a relatively small comparison. That's a 1 sector. That's 2 sector. If you can tell, the brighter green separates factions, by the way. So you can see here, it just goes around, and it goes up, and that's a faction. And the dotted lines is a little bit harder, but there's a faction here, and it splits this one off. I was going after here, but these guys took it over, and I would have taken this one over, but So, but yeah, I think I will go after these guys next. They're the biggest group that we can go after, so. Okay, but either way, thanks for watching. If you like my content, feel free to subscribe if you want to see more. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.